Dear ones, I've got a little gift for you today. I've been pondering this and making some discoveries about myself. How many of you are familiar with the Bible passage from Solomon in the book of Proverbs saying, go to the ant, you sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. Well, I grew up in a home that taught me that verse. I memorized it in King James only version and applied this to my life. And you know what? I'm a first child and I'm highly productive. I'm a 3 on the Enneagram and this works great. This allows me to do some pretty great things, accomplish things, and to develop myself, get a lot of things done and accomplished in life that have proven very helpful to me. And it's been a strength and I wouldn't trade that. It's been wonderful. But that became a belief system that I have valued, and it became such a strong one that, have you guys had a belief system that you believed, and at some point, instead of it serving you, you began serving it? Well, I wrapped up my identity in that verse. That pretty much wraps it up with how diligent I am, how responsible I am. Consider the ant, and I just work hard, and then work harder, and work harder. And I want to leave you with a gift. So in the exact same words, Jesus says something. He also says, consider. Can any of you think of what Jesus was saying to consider? Jesus said, consider the lilies of the field. Consider the lilies of the field, for they neither toil nor reap. Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They neither toil nor reap. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. Lilies don't do anything except soak up the sun and the nutrients that are provided for them. And get this, they grow. But what does the ant do? The ant actually builds things, which is great. We celebrate those things. But I have not spent much time in considering the lily. I've learned it in church and I studied it, but I do not have a belief system around doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I bet you when I say that, a lot of you get triggered. What does it mean to follow Jesus and do nothing? That's crazy. So I wanted to leave you with this. So this is what happens when you get to build things and you get to be diligent. You can build a large pile of that. Okay, this happens to be termites, but this is literally what termites build when they toil and work really hard. A big load of dirt. Yeah. So there's a stark contrast between the Old Testament and the New Testament, is there? And I know we're going to argue that it's got to be balanced, but you know what? Jesus wasn't balanced, but he did live in this tension of how do you hold these two things that right in the middle is very hard to hold, this truth and tension. So I'll let you guys ponder what it means to consider the lilies today and let it go up against all the triggers and the things that make you actually afraid if you were to not accomplish and do that to-do list, achieve that thing. What if you just wasted time today? Ooh, there is a really hard one. I think lilies do a pretty good job of wasting an entire day doing nothing. I'll leave that with you. Love you all.